This is Max and Mia podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Max and Mia, your favorite English learning podcast.
Hi there, I'm Mia and this is Max. Today we're talking about something that happens to all of us, asking for directions.
That's right. You know, Mia, many people think this topic is super easy. They say, "Oh, I just ask, where is?" And that's it.
Exactly. But here's the thing. What happens when someone actually gives you directions? Can you understand them? Can you ask follow-up questions?
Great point. And what if you need to be more specific? What if you're not just looking for a place, but you need to find the nearest ATM or the closest pharmacy that's still open?
Ooh, or what about when someone says it's just around the corner? But which corner? There are 4 corners at every intersection.
So true. Today we're going beyond the basics. We'll explore real conversations that happen on the street, useful phrases you probably haven't learned yet, and some tricky situations that might catch you off guard.
Plus, we'll share some common mistakes that even intermediate learners make when asking for or giving directions. Trust me, there are some surprises coming.
So whether you're planning to visit an English-speaking country or you just want to help tourists in your own city, this episode is for you.
Let's dive in and discover what really happens when you ask, "Excuse me, how do I get to..."
All right, Mia, let's start with the basics. But the right basics. Most people only know where is, but there are much better ways to ask for directions.
Absolutely. Let's begin with asking for directions. Instead of just, "Where is the bank?" Try saying, "Could you tell me how to get to the nearest bank?" It sounds more polite and natural.
Great example. Notice she said, "Could you tell me?" That's much more polite than just "tell me." And how to get to is more specific than just where is. Let me repeat that. Could you tell me how to get to?
Another useful one is I'm looking for example, "Excuse me, I'm looking for the train station. Could you point me in the right direction?"
Point me in the right direction. That's a fantastic phrase. It means show me which way to go. Let's say it together. Point me in the right direction.
Now, what if the place is far away? You can ask, "Is it within walking distance?" That means, "Can I walk there?" Or, "Is it too far?"
Walking distance. Very useful. And if you're really lost, try, "I'm a bit lost. Could you help me find?" People love to help when you're honest about being lost.
Now, let's talk about giving directions. The most common phrase is "go straight." That means continue in the same direction without turning.
Right. And then we have turn left and turn right. But here's something many people don't know. We often say make a left or make a right instead of just turn.
Good point. So you might hear "go straight for 2 blocks, then make a left." A block, BLOCK, is the distance between 2 streets.
And instead of saying it's there, we usually say you can't miss it when something is very easy to find. For example, the post office is the big blue building on your right. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it. Such a helpful phrase. Another common one is, "It's just around the corner." But be careful. This doesn't always mean it's very close. Sometimes it just means you need to turn the corner.
Exactly. And if you want to be more specific about distance, you can say, "It's about a 5-minute walk," or "It's roughly 3 blocks away."
Roughly, ROUGHLY, means approximately or about. Very useful word for giving distances.
One more important phrase for giving directions. Keep going until you see. For example, keep going until you see the big church, then turn right.
Great. Now, what happens when you don't understand the directions? Don't just say what? Try. Sorry, could you repeat that? Or, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch that. Great phrase. It means I didn't understand, or I didn't hear clearly. Much more natural than I don't understand.
All right, everyone. Now you're ready to listen to a real conversation using many of these phrases and much more vocabulary. Let's hear from Jake, a tourist visiting the city, and Maria, a helpful local woman.
Listen carefully. You'll hear the phrases we just taught you, plus some new ones. After the conversation, we'll break down the key vocabulary. Here we go.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you. I'm a bit lost and I'm looking for the Central Museum. Could you tell me how to get there from here?
Oh, the Central Museum? Sure, no problem at all. It's not too far from here, actually. Are you planning to walk or do you have a car?
I'm on foot. Is it within walking distance?
Absolutely. It's roughly a 15-minute walk, maybe 20 if you take your time. Let me give you the easiest route.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Okay, so from here, you're going to head straight down this street, that's Main Street, for about 4 blocks. You'll pass a coffee shop called The Daily Grind on your left, and right after that, there's a small park.
Main Street, 4 blocks, coffee shop, then a park. Got it so far.
Perfect. Now, when you reach the park, you'll see a big intersection. That's where Main Street meets Oak Avenue. You'll want to make a right onto Oak Avenue.
Right onto Oak Avenue at the intersection. And then?
Then keep going straight on Oak for about 2 more blocks. You'll pass a pharmacy and a grocery store on your right side. The street gets a bit busy there, so watch out for cars.
Okay, pharmacy and grocery store on the right. Should I keep going straight after that?
Yes. But here's where it gets a little tricky. After the grocery store, you'll come to a traffic light. Cross the street there, and then you'll see a big fountain in the middle of a square.
A fountain in a square. Is that near the museum?
Exactly. The museum is right there, facing the fountain. It's a large brick building with white columns in front. You really can't miss it. It's the most impressive building in the area.
Brick building with white columns facing the fountain. That sounds easy to spot.
It really is. Oh, and just so you know, the main entrance is on the side facing the fountain, not on the street side. Some people get confused about that.
Good tip. What are the opening hours? Do you happen to know?
I believe it's open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Tuesday through Sunday. It's closed on Mondays. But you might want to double-check that on their website just in case.
Perfect. Today's Thursday, so I should be fine. Oh, one more thing. Are there any landmarks I should look out for in case I miss something?
Well, if you end up going too far on Oak Avenue, you'll hit the river. There's a big bridge there. If you see the bridge, you've gone about 3 blocks too far.
The river and bridge. Got it. So if I see those, I need to turn back.
Exactly. And if you get turned around, just ask anyone for Fountain Square. That's what locals call the area around the museum. Everyone knows it.
Fountain Square. Perfect. This is incredibly helpful. Is there anything else I should know about the area?
Well, there are lots of nice cafes and restaurants around the square, so if you want to grab lunch after your museum visit, you'll have plenty of options. The Italian place called Nana's Kitchen is particularly popular.
That sounds wonderful. I might just do that. You know, I was worried about navigating the city, but you've made it sound so straightforward.
Oh, it's really not that complicated once you get your bearings. The city center is pretty well laid out. Just remember, Main Street to Oak Avenue, then straight to Fountain Square.
Main Street to Oak Avenue, then to Fountain Square. I think I've got it memorized now. Thank you so much for taking the time to help me out.
You're very welcome. I hope you enjoy the museum. It has some fantastic exhibitions right now. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. This has been such a pleasant surprise. Everyone here is so friendly and helpful.
Well, we like to take care of our visitors. Enjoy your stay in our city, and don't hesitate to ask if you need more directions later.
I will. Thanks again. See you around.
Take care.
Wow, that was a great conversation, wasn't it? Jake and Maria really showed us how natural direction giving can be.
Absolutely. Did you notice how Jake started? He said, "Sorry to bother you." That's such a polite way to get someone's attention without being rude.
Great observation. And he also said, "I'm a bit lost," not "I am very lost" or "I am completely lost." Using "a bit" makes you sound less dramatic and more natural.
Exactly. Now let's talk about something important. Maria asked Jake if he was walking or had a car. This is actually really smart. Many learners forget to mention how they're traveling.
That's such a good point. If you're driving, the directions might be completely different from walking directions. Always mention if you're on foot, driving, or using public transport.
And did you hear Maria say roughly 15 minutes? Remember, roughly means approximately. It's much better than saying exactly 15 minutes because walking speed is different for everyone.
Right. Speaking of time, Maria also mentioned specific landmarks. The coffee shop, the park, the fountain. This is super helpful. Don't just say, "Go straight and turn right." Give people something to look for.
Now, let's talk about what Jake did really well. He repeated the key information back to Maria. Main Street, 4 blocks, coffee shop, then a park. This is called confirming. CONFIRMING.
Confirming is so important. It shows you're listening, and it gives the other person a chance to correct you if you misunderstood something.
Absolutely. And Jake asked about opening hours, too. That's very practical. There's no point arriving at a closed museum.
Good thinking. Now, let's discuss some common mistakes that people make in these situations. Mia, what's the biggest mistake you've heard?
Oh, this is a big one. Many people say, "Where is toilet?" instead of, "Where is the bathroom?" or, "Where are the restrooms?" First, don't forget the article the, and second, toilet sounds too direct in many English-speaking countries.
Excellent point. Restroom or bathroom sound much more polite. Another mistake I hear a lot is people saying, "I want to go to," instead of "I'd like to go to," or "I'm trying to get to."
Yes, I want sounds demanding like a child. I'd like or I'm trying to get to sound much more polite and adult.
Here's another common error. People often say, "How many times to get there?" The correct way is, "How long does it take to get there?" or "How much time does it take?"
Great example. Time expressions can be tricky. Also, many learners say turn to the left instead of just turn left. You don't need the two.
That's right. Now, let's talk about things you should not ask or expect. First, don't ask for directions to someone's house or apartment unless you know them personally. That's too private.
Good point. And don't expect people to know every single small shop or business. If you're looking for Maria's hair salon, they might not know it. Instead, ask for the street or area, then look for the specific place yourself.
Exactly. Also, here's something important. Don't ask people to walk with you or drive you there. That's asking too much from a stranger, even if they're being helpful.
Oh, that's a really important one. And please don't interrupt people who are clearly in a hurry. If someone is running or talking on the phone, find someone else to ask.
Right. Look for people who seem relaxed and available. Now, here's a mistake that even advanced learners make. They give up too quickly when they don't understand directions.
Yes. If you don't understand, don't just say, "Okay, thank you," and walk away confused. Ask them to repeat it or say, "Could you explain that differently?" Most people are happy to help.
And here's one more thing. Many people forget to say thank you at the end. Always, always thank the person who helped you. It's just good manners.
Absolutely. A simple "thank you so much" or "I really appreciate your help" goes a long way.
One final tip. If someone gives you very complicated directions with lots of turns, it's okay to ask, "Is there a simpler route?" Or, "What's the easiest way to get there?"
Don't be afraid to ask for the easy route. You're not being lazy, you're being smart. Getting lost is worse than asking for simple directions.
So remember, everyone, be polite, confirm what you heard, don't ask for too much, and always say thank you.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. I hope you feel more confident about asking for and giving directions in English now.
Definitely. Remember, it's not just about knowing where is. It's about having real, natural conversations like Jake and Maria did.
Exactly. And don't forget those key phrases we learned. Could you tell me how to get to? Is it within walking distance? And you can't miss it.
And please, practice confirming information. Repeat back what you heard. It shows you're a good listener and helps avoid confusion.
One last piece of advice. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Most people are really happy to help tourists and visitors. The worst thing that can happen is you might need to ask someone else.
So true. And remember, even if your English isn't perfect, your politeness and gratitude will always be appreciated.
Before we go, we want to hear from you. Have you ever had a funny or interesting experience asking for directions in English? Or maybe you helped someone who was lost?
Yes, share your stories with us. We love hearing about your real-life English adventures.
And if today's episode was helpful, please share it with your friends who are also learning English. The more people we can help, the better.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We release new episodes every week with practical English lessons just like this one. Until then, keep practicing your English, keep asking questions, and most importantly,
keep exploring. Thanks for joining us on Max and Mia. I'm Mia.
And I'm Max. See you next week, everyone.
Bye for now.
Take care.